Greetings one and all, welcome back to the channel. We are doing part number 92 of my Farming Simulator 22 playthrough. We are doing our debt recovery challenge, of course. Okay, I'm just trying to remember what it is I was doing. So we'll get him up and running. Get you up and running. Oh, no, there's no way you're going to work. Too far away. Way too far away. So what is on the agenda for today? Well, as you can see, we are prepping up fields. Lots of field work to do. As well as some other bits and pieces. Yep, right, so our job for the day. Our single job right at the start here is to do this last line of straw, which I couldn't get done in the last episode. I just ran out of time. As you can see, field number 16 is full of straw bales. Busy. Once we've got these collected and out of the way, that'll be all our field work for the day, as in harvesting, complete. Nothing else doing. We've got several fields that are going to crop up tomorrow, ready for usage. Yeah, I'm just trying to plan out my day here a bit. So many jobs to do that I'm just trying to make sure we can get them all sorted and squared away. We did buy our first John Deere cotton harvester. Of course, we are essentially broke, which is a bit of a shame when it comes to our debt recovery, because we've been stuck on 3.6 million for a little while now. I say a little while, it's like 2 episodes. Oh my god, whatever will we do? But it's coming down. It's coming down slowly. I wasn't planning on upgrading any equipment, but it's a necessity. I was quite happy with the square cotton balers, but moving them around is a little bit of a pain. The round ones, my autoloader truck and trailer setup will hold more in the space capacity that they offer. So I think it's just more sensible that we just focus on that, and the round ones will look a little better as well. And they'll probably be easy to store. You will notice at the bottom, or rather at the top of the screen, but at the bottom of the map, there is a canola field that hasn't had anything done with it. We have harvested it and it has been deposited into our oil mill. We are not preparing that field today. I'm going to let that one sit there. I'm going to let that sit there until these two are ready. And then I'm going to combine these three together. They are going to become one long, weirdly odd-shaped field. The AI is going to throw a hissy fit. It will not be happy working that field. I guarantee this. I absolutely guarantee this. It's not particularly happy working the field as it is. As soon as you start combining them, it is absolutely going to throw a spectacular hissy fit. That's going to catapult that bale out. But I don't care. I don't see the point in these tiny little spots of grass in between each of these fields. It's just not worth it. It's not worth harvesting that grass. I would rather be able to cut around this whole thing as a single individual field. A single combined field. And it gives us that little bit more canola, which of course is very, very important. Canola makes us canola oil. And I think it's used somewhere else. I really want to say it's used somewhere else. I can't for the life of me remember where, but I'm sure it's used somewhere else. Corn. No. Got canola in there. No. Oh damn. I was absolutely certain it was. Oh well, never mind. Yeah. So yeah, the canola is just for the canola oil. Once that's filled up, any excess canola we have, we will be selling. Direct sale. but to be perfectly honest, we can just keep upgrading that canola oil factory for a few clicks thanks to the mod of the factory upgrades. I didn't design that mod, but so far it's working out really good. Whoever did do it did a really good job, and it's well worth the download. It really does add to your gameplay because you're constantly upgrading, which means you're constantly working fields. You don't have a lot of excess, but you do have a lot of money. What are we doing with this guy? He is going on seeding. First time we have taken this class 0 on the 5000th anniversary edition out seeding. So far he's done trailer work, he's done baling. Very happy. He's doing a really good job so far. So let's see what he does with a seeder. See if he can do the job well. I have no reasons for him to assume that he won't do the job well. I'm sure he will do it fantastically. He says as he hits the hedgerow. Okay, so turning circle of crap. We're learning. Right, so first field to get harvested? Seeded. Make sure I get out of here, okay. It's going to be field number 3. And if memory serves, I said that was going to be sorghum. So sorghum it is. We're not going to be able to put the seeder going for a little while yet because he's stuck waiting for the 2 stone pickers. Fertilization is almost done there. Then we'll move the fertilizer over to 11 and get him done. By the time that's completed, the ploughing should be done on 14. And then we can move him across to 9. So that we can plough that one up. It's a lot of work. We've got so much work to do. So, this is where my talking sec ends. For the time being. Usual format. If you're not familiar with how I'm playing, or rather how I'm recording Farming Simulator, I do a little bit of talking at the start, do a little bit of setup, get it all up and working. Then I throw you guys into what I refer to as warp speed. If you've watched my videos before, allow your mind to wander while I explain this. I basically record anywhere between 30 and 45 minutes worth of work and compact it down into a 5-minute segment so you guys can experience it without commentary from me. Bit of music in the background, and it runs really fast, so you can see what I'm doing throughout the day, but in a shorter space of time. So that is what we're going to do now. I'm going to throw you guys into warp speed. I'm going to get on with some work, and then when we're done with a bit of work, I'll bring us back. We'll have another little chat. Figure out where we're going with the next segment, and then I'll do another recording segment, and then I'll bring us back to normal speed, wrap up the episode, and see where it is we managed to complete. And that is the layout for my farming episodes. So if that appeals to you, then stick around, enjoy the show. Whether you watch it or whether you just stick it on in the background and use it as background noise. As long as you're enjoying it, that's all that ever matters to me. So, yeah, enjoy, and we'll speak again really shortly. Righty-ho, that is segment number 1 completed. What have we done? Well, a lot of stone picking. That's pretty much all we could say. No, it's not. We've been busy. We've been very busy. We've unloaded all the crop from the silo. So everything we harvested from the combines is now all where it's meant to be, in theory. What else have we done? We have now fully seeded field number 3. We put sorghum in there. Canola is going into field number 9 as we speak. Ordinarily that is oat, but we're making a small change. Oat will be going elsewhere. I just pressed my button way too many times, so I have no idea. There we go. Where am I putting oat? What a stupid question. I know exactly where I'm putting oat. I'm putting it in 16. Oh, well actually could we put it in 14? That's a better plan. We can put that in 14 and put it going right now. Yep, we like that plan. That's the plan we're doing. Honest, we had that plan all along. I didn't notice any issues or hang-ups or problems turning with the class 0 on 5000, so I'm assuming it's doing its job really well. I would like to think if the AI was going to run into some sort of seeding problem, then it would just, you know, spectacularly throw a hissy fit and stop completely. So there we go. Right, so oat is going into field number 14. The plough work, that won't take long at all. He will almost be finished. Which is good, because he absolutely needs a repair. That's going to be expensive. We have passed into another hour, so we've made another couple of 100,000. Which is good news. Well on our way to the next cotton combine. I have no idea which way this guy's going to turn. He could turn left, he could turn right. It's 50-50. If he turns left, that's fantastic. If he turns right, bit of a problem. I might actually set him going left deliberately if he doesn't make that turn, just to see if he'll carry on doing the left turn, in which case we pretty much cut the field in half. Almost. Kind of. But yeah, we'll get another stone picker or two on this once field number 11 is completed. Come on, turn left, turn left. You know you want to. Turn left. 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 Fantastic. There we go. So he will chase the plough for a little bit. Very happy with that. Right. Stone picking on 11. Almost done. Another couple of rows. These guys will be finished and we'll move them down there to help out on 16. 16 will get ploughed in really, really quickly. He's really not going to take a lot of time to get that job done. As for me, what am I doing? I don't remember. Oh, I do remember. Yeah, we're bringing our milk truck back. We have emptied out, what was it, 40,000 litres, I think it was, of milk. Some, excuse me, some went into the bakery, which has topped that up nicely. The rest went into the dairy, which is also being topped up really, really nicely. So we've got butter and cheese getting churned out, pardon the pun, really well. And chocolate is coming out pretty good as well, as long as the sugar holds out. We do have some sugar beets coming probably tomorrow, so we need to move our harvesters down to there. And we need to figure out where we're going to put the sugar beets after that. They are not staying on field 18 because that is way too big. For the most part, I think that's the truck finished with for the day. Sure, I'll forget something and need him, but for now, we'll just park him up. Doesn't need a repair or anything, he's all good. Just keep an eye on that. You know what, I think we're going to relieve him of his duty. And send him down there, and then the New Holland can do a couple of rows. And that will be good. So... will he make the right turn at the other end? Excellent question. I think this is the most tractors I've had working on one field at the time. We've now got currently 4. Soon to be 5. This is going to get complicated. So the next recording segment is going to basically be a lot of AI watching. Kind of. I got a lot of straw to cut up, so that'll be our task. We'll be using the SPW Intense animal feed distributor. I'm going to chop up all that straw and get that into VGA. As soon as Field 11 is done stone picking, and we've made sure that these guys are making the turns where I want them to make. So you guys will see Field 9 complete. You'll hopefully see Field 14 complete. And if you're really, really lucky, we'll get Field 11 potato seeded. And if we're even more lucky, I rather doubt this one, but if we are, we will also complete the stone picking process of Field 16. There's a lot of luck involved here. Wrong buttons. Pressing all the wrong buttons again. So there we go. So I'm going to throw you guys back into warp speed. So more music playing for you, no commentary. Enjoy the show, whether you watch it or whether you listen to it. You get the idea. I keep saying it. Enjoy. And I'll bring us back when I've recorded this next segment, and then we'll wrap up this episode and see where it is we've managed to get to. And hopefully we've made some significant progress. And yeah, things are slowly but surely taking shape. So enjoy the show and speak again real soon. Then, that is all the recording done. What have we done? Well, quite a bit. We have totally seeded 14, we've done 9, we've done 3, and we are almost halfway through 16. 16 being wheat, so let's set this one up properly. I don't want to half seed a field with oat and half with wheat, that would be terrible for the combines. So that's the episode complete. I'm just going to move this one into position, ready for tomorrow's episode. And yeah, that is where we're going to call it. We've made a little bit of money. I did drop off the modified forage harvester. The really big width was kind of driving me nuts. So we've gone back to the stock one, the bog standard one. That will do. I might play about with the modded one off the farm eventually, but for now, we'll just use the stock one. We don't, can't talk. The custom fields we're using for the corn aren't that big. That one's quite large, but the others aren't that big. So it won't take too long, and if need be, we can always buy more forage harvesters and have more running at the same time. It's not an issue. It means more money outlay, but that, again, not a problem. So, this is where we will wrap up part number 92. We have made money, but we haven't paid off any of the debt because I am saving up for another cotton harvester at 847,000. So we are about a quarter of the way there. Once we get that, we'll be right back to paying off the debt. So the debt remains at 3.645 million for the second episode in a row. That does a little niggle away in the back of my brain a little bit, but never mind. We know we're actually making money. We've just got to sort a few hiccups out. What else? So once we're done seeding 16, we're done. That is the day's work complete. What I'm going to do now is a bit of admin work, I suppose you could say, off camera, because it's boring. I freely admit it's boring. I don't deny it. I'm going to chop some trees. If I can particularly help it, we're going to make really good time, and we're going to clear up this area here, and we're going to go right down there. I'm going to chop, if I can, every piece of tree away from this area here. And I was looking at another area, I can't remember where. I think there's some trees around here that need to go as well. But yeah, that's the plan. If I can clear away that, because we do have cotton that should be ready when we skip through to the next day, which is June. If we can get this entire area sorted out, then we can plow in this whole thing as cotton all in one go, all for the next harvest, and that would be awesome. So that's my aim. I will recap that when we come back for part number 93. So if I pull it off, then I will show it off there. If I don't, I'll still show it off so we can see how far we got. So a little marker point. We have chopped trees up to just about the edge of the spinnery. Let's see if we can chop even more. So yeah, tune in for that to find out how I get along with that. Other than that, guys, I will say thank you all very much for joining me. Really hope you enjoyed it, whether you watched it, listened to it, whatever works for you. As long as you're enjoying yourself, that's all that ever matters. Have yourself a great day. Throw us a comment if you feel like it. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done already. That helps me out a great deal. And I will see you all on the next one.